go out, not to go to Kiev, and recommendations and the statement of your Ministry of External Affairs was that India is closely following development of events. We are deeply dissatisfied with this position. What does it mean, closely following or more closely? Now 10, 15 people are killed. When hundreds or thousands will be killed, in this case, what will happen? Is following more closely. We are waiting, we are asking, we are pleading for the strong voice of India. In this case, I think that in this case, your Prime Minister can address Mr. Putin. He can address our President. Many times in the history, India played peacekeeping role. You are among the first nations from the point of view of amount of peacekeepers, even of military casualties during peacekeeping operations. That's why peace-loving nation of India, we are asking for your strong voice to stop this war. I don't know what will happen in 1 hour, in 2 hours, after 1 day. Situation may get out of control. And in this case, it will not be, as some people are claiming, regional conflict. It will be the conflict involving the whole world. Already, approximately 70 countries, geographically starting from Guatemala and ending with Japan, already supported of Ukraine, expressed their support of Ukraine. We are most hopeful that the amount of these countries, including friendly ones, which every time we consider India, will further increase. Situation drastically changed. At present, we are not satisfied with protocol statements. Deep disappointment, deep concern, it matters nothing. First of all, we need absolute support from our friendly countries, from the whole world, just to stop this war. Ukraine is a peaceful nation. We are ready to fight, but peace is the best solution. We are asking every our partner about some kind of support, of assistance. I am not saying, I cannot dictate the terms. Which words should be, which practical actions. Maybe oral, verbal condemnation, maybe some sanctions, maybe humanitarian or military assistance, whatever you like, maybe cancellation of bilateral events with Russia. It's not the proper time to hold some bilateral events. There is now bilateral event is held only by your neighbor there. And again, another issue. It's not connected directly to me. It's connected to you. It's connected to Indians. Ukraine has got one of the biggest amounts of Indian students, more than 20,000. The well-being and safety of your citizens, it's our task, but first of all, it's task of your government. Immediately after the request of the Indian side, we abolished all the quotas on the seats on the flights and everything. We tried to help. Now, unfortunately, airspace of Ukraine is closed. I spoke directly to many Indians residing in Ukraine. They like Ukraine. The majority of them don't want to be evacuated. They are praying to God for some peaceful solution. And in this case, again, not only for the sake of Ukraine, but even for the sake of your citizens, all of us, including the powerful world leader Modi ji, they should exert every pressure, every effort to stop this aggression. Because these precise military strikes, they are never choosing exact place. Any one of us can be the target. That's why we are seeking your support, we are asking for your support, and we are pleading for your support. India is the global player, and its voice was every time heard in the world and should be heard now. That's all.
So can you say that in Hindi as well, the Prime Ministerial part, what do you expect from India?
क्या आशा है आपका मोदी जी से?
Camera. Well, what is my asha? As I mentioned, I am repeating myself for the third time.
Hindi में बोलिए.
One of the most powerful and respected world leaders is Modi ji. We are expecting that Modi ji will try to influence somehow Putin. We shall be also most grateful to the Modi ji for some words of support and maybe practical assistance to Ukraine.
So your request for Indian mediation, which you have said quite openly, you want India to mediate in this conflict. Have you taken it up with our Ministry of External Affairs?
I already conveyed
Yes.
my proposals that India should be much more active in this case, taking into account the special, privileged, strategic partnership between India and Russia. There are very few nations in the world which can influence Russia. India is among them.
What response did you get from the RME?
Under consideration.
Okay.
So you briefed today, sir?
Today,
At what level did you brief the Indian side on